Hi, this is Jan Frederiksen here with the second volume related to the star path that we have started to introduce to you. This is the English version, so there might be a little difference between this and the Danish one because I'm not using a manuscript. I'm trying to give you what I have from my heart and from my mind as part of this journey. So the second one here is about energies. It's about why is it that we actually need to do all of this, to have some guidance, to get some balance, to be able to conquer our imbalance and so on. And everything is about energies actually. We need to find ways to really use our energies in the right way for the right purpose at the right time. That will help us on the way, and it will help us in life in general. And there are certain things that we don't need to give energy, and there are certain things that we need to give our energy. But only you, when you grow in the process here or go through life, can really make the decisions about when to use your energy on what. You see, as a human being, we are responsible ourselves individually of actually what we put into our body, and that goes through the five and six senses. Basically, what we look at, what we smell, what we take in our mouth, what kind of food we eat, what we listen to, music and everything else. We all navigate or try to do something with our energies by what we are doing. That's why sometimes it helps us if we are very emotional one day to listen to a piece of music that calms us down. It all is about energies, and we need on our way to find what really suits us, not just for our personal gain in the moment, but also to grow us into who we truly are in this world. So we are responsible for what we put in our body. Is it toxic or is it not toxic? Does it improve our balance or not? Does it bring us into imbalance? And there is a lot of these things. We know already that if we use booze, if we use drugs, it will unbalance us. We know that. I mean, it's proven even scientifically that that's the case. So the situation here is about, okay, let's find the right way, individually, what suits us, so that we feel and sense that we are in balance between our star up here, our heart and our star here, and our root to Mother Earth. That's our responsibility. And due to that, what we put in our body, what we actually is looking at, smelling to, talking with, how we are doing our daily, also has an effect on what we spread out to the collective. Most of us know about smoking, that there has been a lot of discussions, scientifically proven, that smokers actually affect others so that they become passive smokers, and that is even more toxic. And it's actually the same with energy. Negative energy has an enormous effect on other people. And especially, of course, in situations where those other people are vulnerable or sensitive or whatever. That means that when we actually use our energies or start to see how effectful our energies are, when we are in balance, we can handle most situations. But if we are in imbalance, we tend to be becoming more emotional than we need to, more aggressive than we need to, more angry than we need to. And that is also about energy. Most of us cannot be like in balance that time, all the time like that. It goes up and down, but it doesn't need to go like that, right? From the one moment to the other. That's our choice. And it's also the people around us' choice in how to adapt or accept that. So in any relationship, and we have all been there, either as kids or in relationships with our loved ones or parents and children and so on. Sometimes we feel triggered a lot, triggered to a reaction. But you know, the key is very simple, is that every time we feel triggered, stop. Just stop for 5 seconds and rethink your reaction. Stop means silence to open power. That means that you take control of your energies. And in these times we need to talk about energies, because we are not in control of the overall energies that is actually affecting us from the universe and from other people and from what is happening in the world and so on. And more, therefore, it's even more necessary to use stop. Some of these energies that we are receiving is dramatically changing us inside out and outside in. And we individually have to find our way to handle that. Why are these coming? Well, basically it is because there is a huge transition going on. We are growing from one vibration level to another vibration level, all in our pace. Some of us have headaches every day, or some days. Some have migraine, some have back pain, some have neck pain, shoulder pain, body pain in any part. And honestly, that's part of the journey. That's part of what it means to be human at these times. We need to be able to deal with pain without killing it. We need to go through it. Of course not if it's a chronic pain. Then you should visit your doctor. And of course, for your own feel of security, by all means, visit your doctor. But you just have to know that during these times when you are probably looking at this video, we are in a heavy transition and we are moving from one level of humanity to a second level of humanity. Some faster than others, some over a longer time than others. And we just have to be aware of that. So energies is very important to become more aware of, as everything in us and around us is energy. From the cells to the universe, to the stars, to the sun, to God, whatever we call it. That's up to you. It's all about energies. There is 7 laws that actually is called the universal laws. And that is really first about vibration. We all vibrate, we all move, all our cells are moving all the time. And the universe and Mother Earth are moving all the time. So that means that energy changes every nanosecond. And we are supposed to be stable. Does it make sense? No. We will come into balance and imbalance because we are humans. And we are here to learn how to handle to live in this human body. How this human body can help us on the way forward. Most of the time, or some will say all the time, we feel restricted by our body. Other times we feel joyful about our body. It's also the balances. Be aware of your energies. Find ways to find your way back to a good energy if you are on the other way, out of the good energy. Use the stop. Stop to open power. Because it's in the breaks between actions that you find your power to decide how you want to handle this situation. So the triggering has a purpose, but maybe not what you were used to. Triggering is often, okay, then I have to react. I have to act. I have even to hit someone. But that's not the purpose of the triggering. It's just a reason for you to learn to handle your energies and use them for the right purpose. I think that was all about energies right now. Remember, just what you put in your body has an effect on what you put out. Remember what you receive positively versus negatively has an effect on your energy. And when you start thinking about that, we all know that. We have all experienced it. We have all seen it in movies, in other people, in ourselves. That's what energies is about. We're learning a lot by looking at ourselves, understanding ourselves, analyzing ourselves, introspecting into ourselves. Why did I get angry in this situation? Why didn't I get happy in this situation? What does it take for me to have a different reaction? And I will tell you later, there are some tools that can help you analyze that. I remember still when I was 3 months in Singapore and I was in a very, 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 very negative mode. So I found a tool that could help me analyze what was actually going on in me. And during those 3 months, my balance from negativity into positivity changed dramatically. The key is that we, as human beings, can adapt to anything. That's why we have survived in millions of years. Thank you for this time. That was about the energies, because that's important for us to understand on the journey that we are now taking, on the star path that we are now taking. Because the star is also having a lot of energy when we start realizing and understanding the power of it. And we are able to bring it into our heart and combine it with our upper star and Mother Earth star. The energies goes through us, in us, and out of us. We are a conduit for the universal energies that is actually on this earth and around us in the universe. That's all about energies. Thank you very much. I'll see you soon again, and I'm sending all my love to you. Thank you.